Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is The Lebanon. Today I'm going to be doing a video comparison of which one is the best Tobey Maguire friendly neighborhood Spider-Man figure that you could get for yourself. Now, I don't have the Mayfix, so we're going to pay attention to Marvel Legends versus S.H.Figuarts, which is no point of doing this video either way because at the end of the video, you're going to know who wins. But let's just start taking a look at the packaging. So with the packaging, you get this. Very nice with S.H.Figuarts. You get a lot of accessories, not bad. Box, pretty good, pretty good. And with the No Way Home one, I threw that away. I didn't care for it. I didn't like the package. It was pretty lame. Just like this figure. Hey, let's continue on and say some stuff. And with both figures, I do have some of my, well, little bit problems, a lot of problems, but we're going to continue. So with the other one, Marvel Legends, you get the Tobey Maguire head sculpt. With this one, you get two Tobey Maguire head sculpt. So that's pretty cool. You get two Thwippers, which is stupid. Why you get two Thwippers and other pointing finger hands and calm hands. And this one, he comes with fist hands, and it comes with a craw walking hand. What's what are we this feels very Todd McFarlane. And if you don't know what I mean about Todd McFarlane, I mean his toys are so trash that he will put two hands differently with zero accessories and he would call it a golden edition, because go fuck yourself. That's how companies are like. They just treat they treat their customers like shit. Give them better stuff. This, no. At the time I was okay with this, but no, this is, let's just continue talking about this. So again, that really has a big problem with me. But with this one, he comes with two fist hands. So each pairs of hands, I'm pretty sure all total it's 6. So you get a lot of wonderful accessories. I know some of these are reused, but I'd rather have some reused than less accessories, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm a bit shocked. So let's talk about look wise, and we're gonna do a little comparison starting off with the Tobey Maguire head sculpts, because might as well. Now, people say that they don't like two of the head sculpts. Well, not what they said. People say they don't like this head sculpt. I see Tobey Maguire. He does have a fucking goofy smile. We're not looking at that head sculpt. We're looking at this head sculpt. We're just looking at this head sculpt. We're doing a little comparison, which is so freaking easy because I feel like there's no comparison at this point. I mean, come on now. Let's take a look. So with this head, it's supposed to be Tobey Maguire in No Way Home. At the time, I'm like, okay, I do see Tobey Maguire. But this looks like Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2. Basically, from the original Spider-Man trilogy, it does not look like an old Tobey Maguire. It just looks like a young Tobey Maguire. It does have a nice little details of the butt chin, his nose. Perfectly fine. Wait. This one looks a bit more upwards. Like it's going down, but it looks like it's going a bit more upwards. Well, this one, I did look comparison. We're going to look at this. We're going to look at that. Let's put that down. So the nose is a bit weird. The hair really doesn't have like a lot. I mean, there's like little details if you see here that's like sculpted. But I mean, just really nothing much to say. I mean, I'd rather put this head sculpt than what the hell it came with this. I don't like it. Now let's talk about this. Oh my God. Now this, look at this, night and day. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tobey Maguire. When you do a comparison with this doesn't even look like Tobey Maguire. This looks like someone else. This looks like Tobey Maguire, and I love it. I love the way he looks. He has that like calm, because anytime you see the movies, he's always sometimes happy, sometimes mean. Well, sometimes Spider-Man is an asshole in the comics, but that's not the point. The point is we're talking about the movies of Tobey Maguire's, and he always have this neutral expression. Like it looks a bit like stoic, I guess you could say, but of course he's Spider-Man, so he's just gonna beat your ass, so he doesn't really have to do anything. But I mean, it's a very good head sculpt, and you kind of see that double chin because when you watch the movie, he kind of See like a little double chin, which I'm not making fun of him. It's fine. Who cares if you have a double chin? But and the chin, you see a little bit of that butt chin. Not a lot, but a little bit. So, and the paint applications are very well done. I don't know about the neck part. The neck part looks, now you might look, oh, that looks a bit the same. But then you look closely, this one is more lighter, while this one is a bit more darker, I guess you could say. I don't know. But they did put like a little bit of shading around it, make it have a kick, feel more textures. So I really love this. I really, really do love that. Wonderful. Now let's do a little comparison of the what? I was gonna say the web hands, but then, or whatever. Here we go. Night and day, my goodness. So this one just has a little peg. This one does not. I gotta say this one for the win for Marvel Legends, because anytime if you have an S.H.Figuarts, depends on anyone, your pegs are gonna break off. That happened to one of my Return of the Jedi's Luke Skywalkers when I was gonna do a review, but not anymore. That's gone. So I'm glad, like I said, I'd rather have pegs instead of you forcing yourself putting a peg in there, because half the time when it comes to not Marvel Legend, when it comes to S.H.Figuarts, sometimes the holes that they put in, it's sometimes in the middle, sometimes it goes upwards, sometimes it goes downwards. So you always got to put your hand in a specific way, which I'm not a fan of. No, just leave it a straight peg. Stop. Just leave it a straight peg. That's it. Don't make everything difficult, all right? So that's not bad, but now we're gonna put everything to the side and we're gonna do a side-by-side, which, I mean, is there even a point? Okay, so let's do this. Now, Marvel Legends and S.H.Figuarts. Of course, side by side, one looks taller than the other. Yeah, like a couple of inches, he's more taller. So, yeah, and the Green Goblin is way more taller. The Sandman is way more taller. The Otto Octavius is way more taller than this figure. If you get those other figures, he's going to be well, like, scaled with this one. But let's just talk about... Let's talk about something I want to talk about. Since we did the head sculpt of Tobey Maguire, we're gonna... Oh boy. Just anytime I look at that head sculpt. And then this one, his neck just comes off pretty easily. I mean, it fits well tight, but man, very nice. So let's put this beautiful looking head sculpt on the side. Now, actually, before I continue, now people said that Tobey Maguire mask looks very weird because they had the other costumes, but then they didn't have Tobey Maguire ones, so they had to redo the Tobey Maguire mask. So it looks weird. People have been saying it looks so weird with the head sculpt. Here's the thing. This head sculpt right here looks way better than what they did in a $1 billion budget movie or whatever, $1 million, whatever. No Way Home. How the fuck did you fumble this? And how does a figure, a 1/12 scale toy, has a better job than people actually making the mask, which they use CGI over the mask, so that's not good. So with these two head sculpts, people might think they look weird. I completely understand. I get what you're coming from. But with this one, this looks way more better. And if you go re-look at some of the images from like the first Spider-Man movie, like 2002, his lenses kind of look like, well, they're a bit more shinier, but I'm talking about like the little lining. I don't know. I got to re-look at those. But this head sculpt, way more better than what Marvel Legends do. Let's take a look. Marvel Legends is a big joke. Now, sometimes they do have some good figures, but with Hasbro's, my God, this is a freaking joke. Look at this big dome he has. We're going to do a comparison of why. Do you see that? Do you see that? A big freaking dome. I don't know, but I make sure. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not a fan of this head sculpt, really. If anyone has this head sculpt, if I were you, you could get a customization, but it's not gonna fix this articulation. It's not gonna fix nothing. But with this, again, you could do you could get a customized head for like $50 or $40 or $30. But really, you want to waste it for this head sculpt? No, 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 no. I'm not a fan of this head sculpt. Never been. This, I probably was a bit too nice on this. I don't know. Somehow the eyes looked okay, and then the webs are bad. Let's actually, like look at that. Like, the webs are slowly coming off. I don't know if y'all guys could see that. Some of the areas, it looks so bad. Ugh, I don't like it. I do not like it. This one, like I said, looks like Tobey Maguire. Looks like him in the movies. Again, how does this head sculpt look way more better than a movie that released in theaters? Like, it blows my mind. It really blows my mind, because I get it. Am I gonna get a custom head sculpt for this? You're damn right I'm gonna get a custom head sculpt. I know from Spider-Man 1, 2, or maybe 3. I don't know, maybe probably 2. But anyways, so now we just got done with the head sculpts. So actually, the necks. We're gonna talk about the necks. I should be talking about the necks. So this neck, anytime you take off his head, you see this little gap? It looks like he got his neck slit. You see that? It looked like he got his throat slit. Look at that. What the heck is that? I don't know if you guys could see it, because look, little opening. There we go. So, that's not good. That's pretty freaking stupid. Also, his neck looks so weird. Look at the way it looks. Look at this. Look at the way it looks. It looks crooked, and I'm trying to make sure, but no, it looks weird. Do y'all see that? I don't know if y'all guys could see it, but it's supposed to be pointing straight, but it's pointing to the side a bit. Do y'all see that? That is, oh my, holy shit, I did not notice that until now. This is probably not seeming like a big deal, but his back looks so awkward. Like, just look at that. That looks so weird. Holy crap, I did night and day with these figures, night and day. Now with this one, his neck, we're gonna take off his neck. This neck, since you could just take it off, you could move it around, but of course, you see how it is a bit, touch the point right there. It kind of looks like a little triangle. Not really, but you get what I'm trying to say. Right there, that's where it's supposed to be facing, so that's his neck. These two, this looks like a straight neck. It looks like a straight neck. That sounds a bit wrong. Pause. This looks like a neck. This looks like a person just got his ass beat. Like, I don't know. Wow, that's weird. Okay, this probably not seem like a big deal to y'all, but I'm gonna be honest. This is my comparison. I'm gonna have to give my honest opinion. I don't care if I sound a bit rude. I gotta be so honest with these figures, because again, some figures could be a hit or a miss. There we go. Sometimes figures could be a hit or a miss. So now we got that out of the way. Damn, I did not notice about that neck. Now I can't stop looking at it. Now it looks like he's facing forward. So weird. Also, his head. We're gonna talk about his cost. There's so much I have problems with. So at the time, I was fine with this, but looking back, no. This looks like a behind-the-scenes photo of a suit from a Tobey Maguire movie that they didn't use, and they scrapped it. So they were like, can we make this a bit more darker? And then they made this better one, which is like, it's red, but it looks, I don't know, red with some dark navy. And then this one, so bright, really just, it's bright, it's so ugly looking, it's terrible. When you look far away, you're like, okay, that's a pretty cool Spider-Man figure. Then you slowly look closely, and then you're like, holy shit, am I high or something? Am I drunk? What's happening? Which, don't do those stuff, ladies and gentlemen, those are bad. Anyways, so the point is, what I'm trying to say, it just, the web line is so ugly. The paint job is ugly. They sculpted a little bit, I could feel a little bit, but they just stopped at some points, which is so ugly and disgusting. That's how I feel. And again, the colors are so ugly. If this was like on a comic book Spider-Man, like on a regular classic Spider-Man, the colors will pop more. Not this web sculpted line, not the bright webs. I mean, just regular colors. This would have looked fine, but with this figure, which trying to look accurate? No, it looks terrible. It looks ugly. It looks like an abomination. The just again, and his proportions look very awkward. Like he looks like he has a dad bod. I don't know. It looks so weird. So just something about it. Like his thighs are a bit too big, and then his body just looks too flat and then too skinny. I don't know. It's so weird. It's very weird. Y'all guys might say, oh, this proportion looks fucking stupid. Well, shut up. It looks way better. So we're going to talk about this. So, costume-wise, just not my cup of tea. Does not look good. It looks fucking ugly. Sorry for my language, but that's just how I feel. I feel so much hatred for this figure. So, let's just do some posability. Okay, circle on a ball peg. It's on a weird-looking ball peg. Could cross his arms that much. Fine. Not a lot of butterfly. Look at that. Butterfly at 0. Look at that. Unless you're trying to force it, just doesn't even look different. Do you see that? Doesn't even look different. Looks so weird. I don't like that. Looking back onto this figure, it's so horrible. Oh god. And then you could do, of course, full rotation. Not bad. Swivel. Not bad. Double jointed. Okay, now I am going to give a compliment to this later. We're going to talk about that, though, until we talk about this one. So, and then, I'm pretty sure on a ball? No, this is a dumbbell joint. Ball peg. I'm too much joints to remember. Good God. I got to go back to School of Joints Learning. I really got to go back to Schools of Joints Learning. Now, this whole figure, ugh. Now, crunch. You see that? What the Let's just continue. And, so weird playing this. And, of course, splits. Come on, he's a flexible character. You're telling me he can't do freaking splits? Let's wait. Oh, do they always have drop-down legs? Wait a minute. Okay, we have drop-down legs. I don't remember this. Okay, well, is it gonna help? No. Kick forward, kick backwards. No, it does not help. Swivel. And then double jointed. And then hinge. Up and down hinge. And then you look closely, I don't know, something about his like knees just look very weird. I don't know, it's so weird just looking at this figure going back. I don't like it. Now, let's look at this one. You might think, oh, he's probably gonna say this is the best figure ever. I have some of my problems as well. So let's talk about this. So neck-wise, side to side, up, down. And then it could also help you around with the neck. So the neck even helps him way more. Just looking up, like, look at that. Like, imagine him just diving in, and then he just looks up, and then looking down also looks good, which also helps him because he has a good, like, neck. And his head is on a weird, again, it's like this Mafex stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, with the Mafex, they would always do their pegs and put them in a cricket way instead of a straight peg. So it's a weird cricket dumbbell joint. It works. It works. I know they've done it with the Deadpool and Wolverine ones, but I'm like, but all right. So, spreading arms, pretty good. And then with his arms, pretty good. Look at that. And then you could just move this. Of course, if you see this, it looks like I did put the butterfly joints on the back. But if you just twist this, oh my God, sometimes it gets stuck. I fucking hate that. Now, there you go. Then you could do yourself like that. But Me, personally, I'm just going to have him looking like he's going to kick someone's ass on my shelf. And then, of course, it's on like a little ball, which is very weird. I wish they could have like had a chance to hide that, but nope. Swivel right here. Pretty good. Double jointed. Here's what I got to talk about. This part right here, I fucking hate with a passion. So let's go take a look. I'm going to give a compliments to Marvel Legends. This one, look at the difference. So with this one, they did the red, then they did the blue. And then this part is not red or blue, which I'm fine. I'd rather have this being red, and that's fine. But then guess what? You go to the back, look at that. Holy crap. Do you see what I'm talking about? And then you come back over here. Mafex also solved this problem. So what is, what? Don't get me wrong, I still love the figures, and sometimes in like some angles, you won't really notice that. Like, let's say, like, he's walking like that, you won't be noticing. But then you look at the back, and it looks so awkward. But then it looks like he's, like, just picking up his arms, and then you're seeing, like, the other color sides. So it just looks like he's just, you know, raising his arms up. But then it just looks so weird. Again, I've gotten used to it. It's not, like, it's not the biggest thing. But to me, it was like, ugh. I'm pretty sure I even talked about it on my review. And, so, let's do... Pretty good. I'm trying to hold on. There we go. So not bad. Down, not bad. Up, pretty good. And then with down, there's like a little extra joint right here, which this is fine. I made a little complaint about the Deadpool one. This one I'm perfectly fine with. I see. At least they didn't, you know. They actually finished it. Now it kind of looks weird because now it looks like he has a double butt. Looks like he got a butt right there, and looks like he got a butt right there. When you put in the shot, like, you get a good angle. There we go. I was just back, but I'm just saying. And then splits. Okay, there we go. Now, I also do have some complaints. Swivel. So, for rotation, but I'm not going to do that right now, but believe me, you could do it, and it's pretty good. But with this one, you really gotta, if you want to like do it like a good split, make sure you move this part, and then afterwards, you see the swivel, move that, and then there you go, you'll be fine. So you get way more better dynamic poses. And then this another part which I don't like is the thighs. The way that they did the thighs, why? Here's what I gotta say. See how this son of a gun doesn't have the diaper? Do you see how he doesn't have the fucking diaper? Why does every Spider-Man need a diaper? You could have done it like this. But no. No, they done it this way. I hate it with a passion. And then double jointed, pretty good. And then afterward, you have a little swivel, pretty good. And then up and down, and then toe hinge. So another problem of mine, I do, like I said, I had some problems, like with the little thighs, with that little thing right there. The legs as well. For some reason, sometimes I want to throw this figure, like, with the passion. My angers. I'm kidding. I'm not fully hate. I'm just playing around, guys. I don't know if people know I'm sarcastic, but that's okay. So, the point is, his legs they were fine, but then they accidentally popped off because I thought something was wrong with them. So it was my fault, but I do have some like figure stuff, like some oil to fix this. So I'm perfectly fine with that. And again, I still like this Spider-Man figure. I still love it. I don't care. I know the Mafex one, I wanted to get that one, but now it's over $200 because Mafex said, fuck you. We're going to let these scalpers suck our dicks. And that's what they did. Sorry for my little rant, but that's how I feel about the scalpers nowadays. It's not my stuff unless you get a good price. But either way, get that crap out of here. Move this baby, you beautiful, sexy thing. There you go. Again, I do have some of my problems with this one. You might be thinking, oh my God, are you serious? Are you sure you want to be saying this one's the best? Yes, it's the best freaking Spider-Man. Is it because I have it in my collection? Yeah. Did I want to get the Mayfix? Yeah. But now it's $200, so nope. And I got this for like, what, 80, 90 bucks? I can't remember. But one of those prices. So either way, I'm fine with this. I love this. It's a wonderful figure. I am going to get a different head sculpt. So I am going to fix the thighs, as I always do. So either way, ladies and gentlemen, if you, whatever Spider-Man figure, I mean, any Spider-Man figure from S.H.Figuarts will be good. They also have the Into the Spider-Verse. Basically, don't get a Spider-Man figure from Marvel Legends when you have Mayfix and S.H.Figuarts. And also Sentinel, like, right, Sentinel? I know they did like a far, not even far from, a No Way, fuck, these Spider-Man titles are getting so ridiculous. Into the Spider-Verse, whatever. But, yeah, I'd rather get those figures than a Marvel Legends. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. Again, do not buy this. Do not just, we don't talk about that. Anyways, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful morning, wonderful night, wherever y'all guys are in this big, crazy world. And I'll see y'all guys another time. Goodbye.